These are kick-ass headphones for the price. They sound way better than they should for the $30 that you'll spend on them at Amazon.com. But in full disclosure, these are my third pair of ANKER SoundBuds Sport headphones. You wouldn't usually find me buying the same product more than once, but for the world of freedom that you gain by going wireless, it's profound, and ANKER makes it affordable to get in the game. The first pair was a dud right out of the box. I bought them at Amazon and then returned them to Amazon the next day, which was a smooth process, to be honest. But I did later get a message from ANKER scolding me for not contacting them. And my thoughts on that are that ANKER and Amazon need to get together and make this seamless. All I did was click on the return it button on Amazon, and from there, I shouldn't have to pick who I'm talking to. But I digress. The second pair was a solid set of earbuds and it worked great until I put them through the wash. After being inundated and tumble dried, they did still work just fine, but the casing on the left earbud became loose, and when I went to pull the earbud out one night, the wire came with it, and suddenly my ANKER SoundBuds wouldn't hold a charge at all. That's clearly not ANKER's fault, but the last pair that I have and the one that you're seeing here is this green pair. And here's a little pro tip for you. If you have somebody in the house who has the exact same product as you do, try to get it in a different color because it will become an issue when people want to go on a jog and they think that their headphones are the ones that are charged when they're not. So let's talk about some of these specifics and the important parts of the product itself. The ANKER SoundBuds have a really good sound for an in-ear headphone, and if you're an audiophile, you might be a little bit let down, but these are made for people who are on the move, people who need to keep wires out of the equation. Here's what you get in the ANKER SoundBuds Sports Box. The headset itself, which is two earbuds connected by a thin, flat wire that goes around your neck and is actually rather comfortable and not too heavy. In the middle of that flat wire that goes around your neck is a small little clip that allows you to make a little loop at the end so that you can clip it onto something, maybe your jacket while you're jogging or something, so you don't lose it if you have them out of your ears, or it just allows you to kind of keep them to a point which makes it a little bit more comfortable on your neck so they don't kind of roll around and go to one side or the other. But to be completely honest, I'm not entirely sure what the real function is on that thing, but I like it. You'll get a self-closing carrying case that allows you to keep all of your extra little bits and your charging cable and your headphones together in one piece. And speaking of those extra bits, you get 3 different sizes of earbuds that you can put on your headphones, and you also get 4 extra ear support clips. And this is where we need to take a small pause to understand and appreciate the fine bit of product design that was put in by ANKER on these little ear clips. The way that ANKER designed these earphone supports is brilliant, and it solves a few issues I've had with other headphones. Other headphones like to put a piece of plastic around your ear on the top to keep it there while you're jogging around, moving, jujitsuing, whatever you're doing. But ANKER decided to take care of that all within your ears. So they have a little piece of plastic that'll push up against the top of your ear, just above your ear canal, which keeps it in place. And this is great because then it allows you to run with it fully in your ear where it won't fall out, or you can have it a little bit loosened so you can hear anything around you like ninjas, jaguars, or mean grandmas. This is actually pretty important for folks like me who bike, jog, spend time in the backwoods, where hearing a little bit of your environment is just as important as hearing your music, podcast, or book. Being able to have that little bit of environment, a little bit of headphones with a small little earbud is a really cool feature that I doubt they designed for, but it's a great feature nonetheless. Lastly is a charging cable that comes with a double-sided Velcro strip large enough to hold not just your charging cable, but can also bind together your headphones with it so that you're never without the pieces you need to keep music in your ears. Speaking of charging, the left earbud has a small rubber stopper that pops out of the headphones while staying tethered, mind you, as not to lose it, and allows you to plug in your USB charging cable. This cable works just fine being plugged into a phone-like USB brick and then into the wall outlet, or right into your USB port of your computer. The phantom charging feature is useful when you're traveling and you need a quick charge. You can expect about a 4 to 6 hour charge in my experience, although I've never timed it, and the unit charges in about an hour or so. Another fun feature that I think might have just been a happy little mistake is the fact that these earbuds will click together with magnets. The reason I debate the intent on this is that the magnetic pull is really weak, and while it works, it's not something that you could trust if you were running somewhere and you didn't want to lose these. You're just better off putting it in your pocket at that point. But it does work for just walking around the house if you just want to click them together around your neck like a necklace to make sure that you don't lose them. As for the human interface and how you actually use this product, the left earbud has a volume up and down button on the opposite side of that charging port we just talked about, and the right earbud has a button that will stop, start, pause, and play your music and audio. In short, this is a great product for the price, and the freedom from wires is something that you'll appreciate the very first time that you forget these headphones somewhere and have to go back to your wired headphones. If you're on the fence, jump that fence and get yourself a pair of these ANKER SoundBuds Pro headphones. And by the way, they don't pay me for this, totally unsolicited. These are my real thoughts. I hope you love it.